San Antonio police say a 15-year-old that was shot in the chest at an apartment complex on Gardendale this past weekend has now died. The teen who died has not been identified. Officers got to the complex around 12:30 on Saturday, and they found the teenager wounded. Investigators say it's unclear what led to the shooting, but say 2 juveniles were involved who had access to a gun. Detectives are still trying to determine if the shooting was accidental or intentional.
Taking a live look at the nation's capital this morning, where the sun is just now about to start coming up there on the East Coast. The debt ceiling negotiations becoming more dire this morning. Now, there's still no deal, even though House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said one was needed by now to give Congress time to act before an unprecedented default. And
only 10 days remain until the U.S. Treasury expects to run out of money. The President and House Speaker will meet today. ABC's Lindsay Watts is in Washington, where things are so far.
Overnight, President Biden landed back in Washington after cutting his trip to Asia short. Debt ceiling negotiations stretching into the 11th hour. Biden spoke to House Speaker Kevin McCarthy by phone yesterday. McCarthy also staying positive.
I believe it was a productive phone call.
But bottom line, there's still no deal. Biden and McCarthy are set to meet this afternoon without the other congressional leaders. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen reiterating this weekend she believes June 1st is the hard deadline for a default if there's no deal.
There will be hard choices if that doesn't occur.
Without that deal preventing default, borrowing costs could soar and global markets tumble. Millions of Americans may not get payments like Medicare and Social Security. The two sides are still clashing on a way forward. Republicans want to roll back spending to last year's level, while the White House is proposing a more than 9% increase for next year's budget. Other sticking points, unspent COVID relief funds, and a proposal by Republicans to tighten work requirements for beneficiaries of federal aid programs. The Biden administration says millions of people could lose coverage.
It's time for Republicans to accept that there is no bipartisan deal to be made solely on their partisan terms. They have to move as well.
I've been very clear to them from the very beginning. We have to spend less money than we spent last year.
Speaker McCarthy said last week that a deal was needed by the weekend to get a bill through Congress in time. He's now, though, conceding that it is still possible to pass legislation before a default. Lindsay Watts, ABC News, Washington.
The man accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in an off-campus home late last year is set to be arraigned today. Brian Koberger faces 4 counts of first-degree murder for the November deaths and 1 count of felony burglary. Koberger was a grad student studying criminology at Washington State University, about 10 miles from Moscow, Idaho, where the killings occurred. He was arrested weeks later at his parents' home in Pennsylvania after police identified him as a suspect through DNA.
Paul Whelan, the former U.S. Marine considered wrongfully detained in Russia since 2018, says he remains optimistic about the possibility of his release. Whelan made the comments during a phone call from the prison camp yesterday, where he is serving out a 16-year sentence on what the American government has called fabricated charges of espionage. President Biden spoke with Whelan at this month's White House Correspondents' Dinner after mentioning Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich, who was captured by Russia in March on espionage charges. Biden promised Whelan and every American detainee around the world will not be forgotten.
At least 12 people are dead, several others hurt following a stampede down in El Salvador. According to the National Civil Police, a stampede began Saturday when fans trying to enter to watch a soccer match between Alianza and FAS. About 90 people, including children, are being treated for injuries from the stampede. National Police and the Attorney General's office are now investigating that incident.